student's admission letter, your admission letter, to certify that, hey, I'm actually a student of this school. Now, the committee is obligated to communicate the status of the applicant's application within 14 days of receiving the payment. How do you disburse these loans? The Student Loan Bill sets out the process for loan disbursement, which is processing any applicant's application, and issuance shall be completed within 30 days of the application reaching the chairman of the committee, subject to Section 18, subsection 4 of the Act. Now, it came down to repayments. Repayments terms of beneficiaries of the loan are outlined in the Student Loan Bill. Loan repayments shall commence 2 years after your NYSC has been completed. So you went to serve. Where you went to serve, are you telling me that you did not make one contact? Udwag Daniel.
One contact, as in, what do you mean by one contact?
Someone.
Who do I know?
Someone. People. Did you not know people?
People
in your NYSC camp, were there no human beings there?
The people who were taken to choice areas. Who do they know? Is it the same people that I know?
Wait.
No. The people who went to serve
we are arguing,
in choice areas. Did I know these? The people who put them there?
You are arguing a
who
different
do I
argument.
know? It's the same thing.
My argument.
It's the same
wait,
thing.
Now, my argument is
contact.
I went to NYSC camp.
Right.
Who did I meet there? Regardless of who they are. Do you know how influential some security men are?
I was going to say that.
Do you know how influential some drivers are?
I know you were going to go there.
So you can't be an island. You can't get a job being an island. It's not possible in this life.
Awesome.
So you went to serve.
Awesome.
Did you meet people that can help you?
So I met all of these people.
And what did you use the contacts to do?
They helped me. Even when I have the contact and I reached out to them.
How did you go about?
Did they help me?
How did you go about reaching out to them? How did you present your case? It's very important.
It's all about presentation now.
Yes, we literally had a class this afternoon.
Yes, we did.
Talking about the elevator pitch.
True.
You have 1 minute, less than 1 minute, to pitch your idea to former President Obama, to maybe Donald Trump, or
please, let's
say Bola Tinubu.
Yes.
So the President Bola Tinubu, right?
Yeah.
You have 1 minute to present an amazing idea to him. What exactly are you going to say? Are you going to fumble? Are you going to say nonsense? Are you going to spend the 1 minute saying, sir, I don't really have money, they really need to help me, you need to help me? You've not even told him how he can help you in that particular. So you need to package yourself.
Right.
That era of doing things so lackadaisically, like you have no direction, everything, that era is gone.
I can tell you for free, Gasiri, that there is never a time that Nigerian students up until now, if not now rather, the Nigerian students or Nigerians have packaged themselves anytime more than now. Like we are in a packaged situation as we are now. As in Nigerian youths are so packaged that you will be shocked at the packaged ideas that they have in their minds. But as they say, the mind alone cannot make things happen. It is you that has to put it out to work, right? And the mind also needs some, if you like, palliative, some source help, some assist, a support system. Now, if the support system is not even enabling enough, and then you're giving me a platform to accrue debts that I cannot pay back.
So I gave you
without putting the right structures down.
I gave you an example of my dad. No one was willing to help him. Nobody. In fact, he was in the village in Bayelsa. He came all the way back to town, right? He went all the way to Lagos to be able to start working. He went and met people he had never met. He got the job. In fact, he was telling me about one man that was a one-handed. He has one hand, only one hand functioning. The guy used to, pack boats filled up with sand faster than him. Faster than him, because you have to keep going at it, because the more boats that you were able to fill up, it reflects in your pay.
Oh, okay.
So imagine that particular situation. You can't keep saying that somebody wasn't there to help you. My brother, my sister, in this economy, nobody is willing to help you, because everybody they collect.
In all honesty,
they collect.
In all honesty,
everyone is collecting.
Ignorance is not indeed an excuse. I agree with you. But I'm also saying that so that everybody has a level playing field.
My mom used to say that every single thing you say after a bot, just wasted the thing before the bot. Every single thing you said after the bot becomes useless, but obsolete.
Okay, well, it's fine. Let's also find out, something that the loan is going to do. It's covering both the private and public students, and that's coming from the federal government, right? Now, the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Education, in the person of Andrew David Adejo, had made this revelation and made it clear that the government will create a new bank for it. I hope we are following now. Now, he said, we are not going to use existing banks. We are going to create a new bank that will address this because we can't use an existing bank. Does this mean that they've lost trust in the existing banks? Well, maybe because
not necessarily. It could just be that the way that particular bank might have to operate differently to regular banks.
Okay.
Right? It could be that might be it. I personally am not so vast in the inner workings of what a bank should be like, but we'll try to, as much as we can, to get someone to talk about that particular topic maybe tomorrow. So try as much as you can to keep it locked right here. But we're moving on to another story here, talking about the president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He remains committed to changing the reward system in APC, says Marafa. The Zamfara State Coordinator of the Tinubu Shetima Presidential Campaign Council, Senator Kabir Garba Marafa, has said that the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is putting machineries in place to strengthen the reward system of the ruling APC. Marafa said, with Tinubu at the helm of affairs of this country, the era of monkey they walk, baboon they chop is over, stressing that those who genuinely worked for Tinubu's victory at the February polls would be rewarded. There are concerns in the APC that long-standing members who have labored for the party don't get rewarded, while new entrants get juicy positions in government. But addressing Zamfara State members of Tinubu Shetima, the PCC, on Wednesday night in Abuja, Marafa said Tinubu appreciates their contributions and would reward them for contributing to his victory at the polls. The event was organized to thank God for Tinubu's victory and swearing in on Monday. Well, this particular story, right, is I'm all for rewarding people who worked well, but how exactly are you rewarding them? In what way? How are you rewarding them? How does the reward come in? Are you putting someone who is incompetent to handle the educational sector, the Ministry of Education? Are you putting someone who is old and sick and almost dying in a position that is very, very sensitive, that needs activity from the head? So if you're talking about a reward system, these individuals, I for one, I think pardon me.
I understand.
I think that the reward system just might actually work.
Great.
In the sense that if you as maybe you supported me, you're 60 years old, I don't want you in governance for the next 4 years. Go and rest, sir. Bring someone that is young, that is very, very tech compliant, someone that is smart. Bring someone from your camp. Let me reward you through that person, through giving that person a job. As far as that person can deliver, that is actually what we're saying. We're not saying that you should not reward people who worked tirelessly to bring you into power. That's really the whole point of politics that we practice here in Nigeria, rewarding those who have supported you in one way or the other. So if you are to reward people, then you have to reward them rightly, not at the detriment of governance in Nigeria, not at the detriment of Nigerians as a whole. So go ahead and reward whomever you want to reward, but reward them strategically. A lot of people have said that Godswill Akpabio's his emergence was also a reward for him stepping down for Bola Ahmed Tinubu, even though we did talk about the fact that he may or may not have stood a heavy chance at beating
the president, or Okay.
Yes, beating the president, trying to secure the ticket
Yeah.
exactly
Yeah.
within the APC. He definitely may not have beat up the president.
You
beat
know,
the president,
this reward system thingy, you know, is one that is almost inexcusable, but it is very vivid, you know, right before us. We could talk about this as much as we want, but the truth is the reward system only goes to those who have one way or the other supported a particular person's cause. And the person having the opportunity or the privilege to sit in position decides to remember those who have supported him or her through that journey in his becoming. So however you want to look at it, you might say, I will reward, somebody through that person I reward you. Today, the reward system is not what you have said. It's about me. I'm the one who
I want to be the
I have
direct
to be the one.
recipient.
Yes.
But unfortunately,
I have to.
this is why Nigeria has been stuck where we are today. This is why we're still where we are today, because it's not done in any other society where I'm rewarding you with the position that you are ill-equipped to handle. I'm setting you up for failure.
But
That's what I'm doing. Yes, failure in your job, but you will probably line up your pockets. Yes, we understand that aspect, but hey, we're saying that you chop, may everybody chop. Why exactly do you have to do governance in a way that only you will benefit? You can benefit from governance, but not at the detriment of Nigerians.
do you know what I've
Do you
sacrificed?
understand? Like
Do you
a lot
know-
of people, I had a friend have a conversation with me once off the APC. I'm not going to mention the person's name,
Okay.
but the person was talking about the fact that they had a meeting with an ambassador of a certain country to Nigeria and another ambassador of Nigeria to a certain country. Both of them, those two ambassadors, were having a conversation, and this ambassador of Nigeria goes, he needs to call one contractor that got a job done, and he needs to collect his money. So the ambassador was like, were they eventually able to do the road? The Nigerian ambassador to that particular country looked at him like, what are you saying? They did not do the road now. We collected the money. The ambassador from that country to Nigeria was now looking at the Nigerian ambassador
like,
saying that, it's like, you people are mad. That's not what he said, but like, he's like, you people are not okay. Because how exactly will you pocket the whole money? You're supposed to do the job, and some people will say that maybe the contractor should come and thank you later. Haven't done the job.
It takes you back to the system and the structure. What kind of system are we running? What kind of structures are put in place? And then are people not more institutionalized much more than the institutions themselves? I don't know if you got that. Are people, individuals, not more institutionalized much more than the institution itself? So the institution is at the detriment of people. People can actually pocket, have in their pockets the institution, a whole institution, a whole system, a whole structure. Somebody just pockets it because he or she has been privileged, and that privilege itself was given by cutting corners here and there from our funds, our own treasury. Little wonder we see that a few people are the ones who control these things, this government. Little wonder some people have been very, very tempted to calling it a cabal. As far as I'm concerned, I don't want to believe there is a cabal. I don't want to believe there is a cabal. They're just people who are greedy enough.
Keep living in your bubble.
No.
Keep living in your bubble.
I'm only believing that there's greed. And there's greed. There is a place of interest above personal interest over Nigeria's interest. That's what's killing us, actually. Little wonder why. If not, why would you expect a 60-year-old person, because of one thing, do one thing, deciding to say, you have to reward me by giving me governor of no, not governor, let me even say commissioner for something? What do you know there? Most of the time they don't even fit in.
All right, we've been talking for a minute. Yes, we have. So let's go ahead and take a break. When we come back, we'll be turning it down a notch, talking about every other news that didn't quite make it to the news right here on Voice of the People 96.1 FM. Stay with us.
So you can take the boy out.
In different toppings with delicious fillings you can resist. Have a pizza for meal with Romeo's Pizza. Every bite is nice. Every slice brings a smile that helps you come alive. Romeo, the pizza champion. Light up your family times with delicious cheesy toppings. Remember that true happiness comes at special moments, and sometimes you don't wait for it. You simply ask for it. Ask for Romeo's Pizza. It comes in different toppings with delicious fillings you can resist. Have a pizza for meal with Romeo's Pizza. Every bite is nice. Every slice brings a smile that helps you come alive. Romeo, the pizza champion. Light up your family times with delicious cheesy toppings. Remember that true happiness comes at special moments, and sometimes you don't wait for it. You simply ask for it. Ask for Romeo's Pizza. It comes in different toppings with delicious fillings you can resist. Have a pizza for meal with Romeo's Pizza. Every bite is nice. Every slice brings a smile that helps you come alive. Romeo, the pizza champion. Light up your family times with delicious cheesy toppings. Remember that true happiness comes at special moments, and sometimes you don't wait for it. You simply ask for it. Ask for Romeo's Pizza. It comes in different toppings with delicious fillings you can resist. Have a pizza for meal with Romeo's Pizza. Every bite is nice. Every slice brings a smile that helps you come alive. Romeo, the pizza champion. Light up your family times with delicious cheesy toppings. Remember that true happiness comes at special moments, and sometimes you don't wait for it. You simply ask for it. Ask for Romeo's Pizza. It comes in different toppings with delicious fillings you can resist. Have a pizza for meal with Romeo's Pizza. Every bite is nice. Every slice brings a smile that helps you come alive. Romeo, the pizza champion.